Okay, welcome everybody. Namaste. Today we're doing class 2. Class 2 is very focused on how we engage in the core and lift the front of the body to open the lower back. We have worked during these last few weeks quite a bit on different ways. And this is just a set class finalizing and keeping that awareness in the practice of how I manage my pelvis for strength. Good. We start with hands on the knees, some spinal flexors. Inhale, lift the belly, opening the chest, and really lift the sit bones into the navel, shoulders relax, and lift and exhale, dropping back and lifting up and scooping. Inhaling, open, lift, exhaling back. Now you're welcome to close your eyes and your awareness to go deeper, feeling the breath in harmony with the movement. And if there's any tightness, any discomfort, soften into it. See if you can relax deeper into it. And your aim and your intention, if you like, to put an intention here to soften and loosen the spine and allow movement into the body. Spontaneous, natural movement. And then gently come to seated on your sit bones, still lifting in the pelvis, relax. And we do the breathing with kumbhaka, the breath retention. So first start just with natural breath. Feel it, notice it, feel the neck and the lower back open. Soften the diaphragm. Open the back of your ribs. Exhale all the way down to the lower belly. Nice deep exhalation, sucking the belly back. Medium to full inhalation. And all the way down, breathing out to the lower belly. I'm going to do breath retention on the inhalation. Medium to full inhale. Suspend the breath here, soften neck and shoulders, and see if you can feel the lift of the root lock, perineum, sit bones, and the shoulders relax. And imagine that energy from the perineum rising up. When you can't hold the breath any longer, soften into your exhalation. This time we're going to hold the breath on the out. Normal breath in. Deep exhalation to the belly. Big, medium to full inhalation up to the nape of the neck. Now focusing down to the lower belly and to the sit bones as you exhale all the way down. Pull the navel back and then lift the sit bones and the perineum up into the navel. Holding like a false inhalation to lift and extend. Hold the breath out. Once you can't hold any longer, first soften the belly, then inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more hold on the out. Medium to full inhale. Inhale all the way down to the lower belly. Feel the lift of the perineum, the sit bones up to the navel. hold it, soften, a false inhalation to lift into the Uddiyana Bandha. When you can't hold any longer, first relax the belly, breathe in. And breathe out. Let's do one more, finishing on the inhalation. Normal, medium to full inhale. Full exhalation. Squeeze the root lock. Inhale. And suspend, squeeze the root, lift the sit bones, shoulders relax, lengthen through the crown, and let the energy flow through your body. Release all tension. When you can't any longer, exhaling slowly. Breath in. Breath out. Straighten your legs out in front of you for a moment. You can tighten your knees. Hug the belly up. Take one leg out to the side, whichever one. Take both hands on the side. Keep lifting that hip up and then curl. Try and get the head towards the floor. So you're really lifting and curling, putting pressure through the hands to get the curl. Then lift the tummy. You can go further on the floor, or if you can grab the foot, you can do, and lengthen. So from the curl, you're softening your upper back to go forward. Inhaling up, exhale, and change to the other side. Make sure you're sitting on both sit bones and you're not too wide open for what is good for you. Place both hands on either side of the knee. Inhale, lift. Pull the left side or the back side back. Use your hands, curl, soften neck, and drop the head. Curl it in. Inhale, lift, reach, go to the floor if you like, go to the foot and lengthen. Inhaling up, exhale, release. And come to do a long Bakasana. This is a really nice position to work towards Dvipada sirsasana, where you put your feet behind your head. Don't just try and think of going forward. Hug the inner thighs in, lift the sit bones to the navel, lift the hip bones up to the ribs, extend, reach for the toes, and then keep lifting up, softening into the shoulders as you lift your armpits and your rib cage. Exhale, fold, and breathe. You can stay engaging, pressing into the feet, lifting up in the lower back, and then extending out from this lift of the belly. Inhale, come up. And we're going to do the same position lying down on your back. To get there, first make sure you're going to go through each vertebra, lift the hip bones, push your legs away, roll. First, the first part of your lower back, second part, upper back, and relax. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hold the toes. Knees a little bit in, don't let them flare too much. Hug the tummy, and the coccyx is more than welcome to be off the floor. Slowly, gently bring your feet to your face. And for those who are working, they might even bring their feet above the head, and the head relax against the feet or on the floor. Breathe. Nice to work towards a feeling of heart, and maybe forehead, and maybe above the head. You'll feel each position has a different challenge. Just continue with the breathing, focus. Feel the body relax, letting go into the position. And into Ananda Balasana, your blissful baby. Hold your feet, lift the tummy, thighs a little bit away from the ribs, and then slide your inner thighs towards the ribs, knees towards the floor, feet into the sky. Shoulders relax, can give pressure to the feet. The hands press down, the feet press up. And then bring the soles of your feet together again, or just big toes. This is practicing to hold your Bakasana, suck the tummy in, bring the feet towards you, and see if you can let go. Pull it and hold it. So you might even find that the bum lifts even higher to hug. Pull the legs in and stretch your arms out. Squeeze the knees in towards your chest, into the armpits. And release. Take the feet onto the floor. Relax your arms by your side, shoulder blades underneath you. Feet parallel, and feel the feet rooting as you lift the hips. Nice stretch in your thighs, hip flexor, stomach. Lengthening the coccyx towards the heels. Exhaling down into some abdominal work. Now again, we're going to just watch what happens when we bring our legs both in towards the chest and hug them down. Suck the tummy, make space, push the thighs away, create more space as you bring your thighs to your chest. And then exhale, we'll do the one with the head raised up, looking between the knees. Stretch your arms out. Now, give it a try. We're going to try and keep the pelvis in this position as we stretch the leg as far down as we can. Take one leg up to the sky, suck the tummy, and slowly lower down. So I'm stretching this leg out, but I'm pulling this up in the stomach. So yeah, it does drop, but you're trying not to, just as best you can. Keep the chest up. And then swap. So this leg is a little bit far away. Bring this leg up, bring it in again, and suck the tummy, and try again. Roll. Try and hold it. Suck the tummy, hips to the rib cage, and bring it back. Swap. Let's do one more, this time with the head off on the floor. Roll down, and keep the hips, keep the knee pulling. If you want to hold it for now, you can. And raise the leg. And then hug it in. Slowly lower down. Knee to the chest, swap. Lift the leg up to the sky. Might want to put your hands underneath the hips here if you like. Exhale, lower down. And relax. Soles of your feet on the floor. And relax, arms to the side. Take your feet apart. Keep the lower back relaxing into the ground. Drop the legs to one side and rest. Let all the tightness in the ribs, diaphragm, and belly go. Legs back up and rock over to the other side. Inhaling back up. Come around all the way onto your hands and knees. You can rock, cross your legs and come over. Or swing your legs around onto all fours. Do the fire hydrant with the same idea of bringing the hip bones to the rib cage and opening the lower back. A very common thing people do is drop to get and they arch and do that. So watch, instead, try and keep the space between tummy and thigh here by pushing the hip bones up and opening the pelvis in the front. So you could even exaggerate that movement of opening the pelvis, okay, to keep this thigh horizontal, vertical. The hands, your weight is into the hands, fingers spread, tummy lifted, shoulders relaxed, and weight down. Straighten one leg, let's do right leg, straighten right leg behind you, lift up in the tummy area, shift the weight a little bit over the hands, inhale, bring the knee into the armpit on the outside, reach up, exhale, send it back, hips square. If the hips aren't square, you'll struggle to keep the hips, okay, so keep it square, inside of your inner thigh lifting, and exhale, bring it into the fire hydrant, and send it back. Lots of weight will go into the right hand with the right leg raised. Inhale, scoop it, scoop. Exhale, keep looking down. Keep the upper back relaxed. Last one, and scoop, and send it back. Place the toes down on the floor, strong through the arms and the bottom foot, and the knee will lift off the floor. Breathe, soften into your shoulders, press, lift into your armpits. And relax, placing that leg down. Take your bent leg arm there, so left in line, swivel the left foot away, push the hips open, lift underneath, so you get a lovely stretch over the top. Breathe. Keep reaching away from your right foot away from the right hand, and exhale, come back. Take a moment, pose of the child. Knees can be together if you prefer, and the arms by your side. Coming onto all fours again for the second side. Lift under the armpits, straighten out the left leg. Lift under, squeeze forward to open up the hips, and bring the knee to the armpit, fire hydrant. Scoop, keep the elbows straight, exhale, send it away. Inhale, lift, 4 of them we do. Exhale. Keep the inner thigh lifting up, lift, inhaling, and exhaling. Last one, inhaling, exhaling. Place your foot down, press down, raise the bottom leg off. Soften, engage the shoulder girdle, and place the leg down. Right hand in line with the knee, swivel. Keep the instep lifted of the left foot, pelvis open, and reach over. Give a nice side stretch, pressing down into the ground. Exhale, come for a moment back to pose of the child. Come onto all fours. We're going to do the moon sequence. Tuck the toes, relax, downward facing dog. Give the back of your legs a nice stretch. If you like, do the walk of the dog. And walk towards your hands. Keep lifting the hip bones, the stomach, the sit bones coming up. Good. And if you ever need some variation, if the knee's not happy and you have to keep it a little bit off the floor, or if you just have to change, not doing back bend, or put a really nice to put a yoga block underneath the knee and work in that position with the knee on top. Hands to heart or hands just by your side. Lift the sit bones, root through the toes. And exhale. Inhaling, reach your arms up. Open the chest. Exhale, fold down. So we did some variations through the weeks, only with straight lines. Inhale. So if you prefer straight lines, step the right leg back. Knee down into the floor. Engage through the legs. So straight line, we just go hands to hips, hands up. But for those who like to, continue into your back arch. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Knees and chest to the floor. Curl yourself open. Exhale, let the head drop down, dog. Inhaling, right leg comes forward and help it through if it doesn't come all the way. Shimmy it. Knee comes down, straight line if you prefer. Use your left glute to open out the hip and lengthening in the stomach. Exhale, join the feet in the front, shift your weight to the front, extend, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back down. Second side, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, half forward fold. Stretch out the spine. Exhale, knee down, left leg. Inhale. Exhale, back to plank. Knee down, hover, scoop. Use your buttocks, stretch out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg comes forward, right knee down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, a little faster and just move. Relax through all the poses. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg, extend the spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg, knee down, inhale, exhale, inhaling, stretch the spine, exhale, fold, inhale, exhale, last one, inhale, exhaling, coming down. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, left leg. Strong legs. Inhale. Exhale. Coming down to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Lift the thighs, lift tummy, exhale. Inhale, left leg forward. Inhaling, reaching, right up, open heart, open chest, exhale. Inhale, extend, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach, exhale. Take a few breaths. If you like, pose of the child. Before we go into the standing, soften as you root. Feel the floor, feel gravity. And come back. Place your hands, we go to high lunges. 4 or 5 positions in the standing sequence. First one, high lunge. Take your right leg back. Scoop so that you get your right bum to work. Come standing. Keep lifting. Shoulders relax. Inhale, reach your arms. From here, we go to warrior 3. You can take the arms to the side, which is easier. You can even take the hands onto the hips, or the arms back. Or if you like, keep the arms straight next to the ears. Shift your weight over the front leg. Lift. You're welcome to keep the bottom leg bent as well. And breathe here. From here, we're going to move into Ardha Chandrasana. Follow just my instructions. Take your right hand onto your hip. Take the left hand down to the floor if you need to bend the knee to get the hand to reach. Then swivel your hips open. Hug the tummy, hug the chest, relax the shoulders. And reach the right arm up. If you can, you straighten, but don't worry about the bottom leg. If you need to, stay looking down at the floor. And in time, look up to the right hand. Extend everything from your belly. And exhale. Coming into a squat. Put your right foot about a meter, 3/4 of a meter apart. Hug the tummy, come into squat. Try to do it with your feet turned in, so engage the shins, spread the toes, and come between your thighs. Hands to Hatha Malasana, shoulders relax. Keep lengthening, hug the tummy. You can even practice, instead of just being in the pose, you can practice your strength by being a little bit ready to come up. Yes, keep active in the legs. Place the hands, stepping the right leg, heel in line with the heel for Parsvottanasana. First, inhale, scoop. Press your hands into the ground so that you're pressing your hands forward and you're scooping your tummy up. Try and get the head to the knee. Bend the knee if you like. Shoulders relax. And then from there, inhale. Exhale, lift the belly. Send your spine down. If you want to, you can take your arms out too and stretch as far as you can. Keep breathing. Exhalation, release and relax. And last pose is the eagle balance. Bend the front knee. Shift over, bringing your right leg around. And if you can bind the second one, great. Otherwise, just one bind. Take the one arm underneath. I do the right arm. Lift and extend out, opening your upper back. Then, if you like to join me, elbows to the knee. Keep rooting through the bottom leg. Breathe. And inhale to come up. Whoopsie. Exhale to come stand. And relax into forward fold for a moment. Bend the knees if you like. Release the neck. We do the second side. Place your hands, step the left leg back to high lunge. Strong through the legs. And find your left hamstring and glutes. Lift the tummy. High lunge. Stretch out. Into warrior 3. Choose your variation of your arms. And keep the bottom leg bent if you like. Breathe. Keep stretching out in and lifting tummy, lifting ribs, lifting chest. And into Ardha Chandrasana, you may more than welcome to bend the right knee, left hand on the hip. Rotate, open the chest. Keep the eye line down for now. Really try and push the hips open. And if you're possible, start to straighten the left arm, look up to the left hand. And to come down to the squat. Feet about 1 meter, a little, just more than hip width apart. Lift tummy, send the knees forward, hug the tummy, strong legs, and soften. Take one arm, stretch it out as far as you can, reach your other arm up to the sky, reach, 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 and take this arm, make it long, lengthen it out, and lift. Good. Into Parsvottanasana, lift onto your feet. Take the left foot behind, heels in line. First, press through the arms to lift the armpits and strong in the legs, inner thigh, and then see if you can hug the tummy to bring the left hip forward and the right hip back. Curl your head to the knee. Scoop the belly. And fold, lengthen, fold forward. If you like, take the arms forward as well. Into the eagle, shift your weight onto the right leg. First find the balance, bringing your left leg, one scoop around, Gurudasana, or 2 scoops around. Now I took my right arm first time, so I do the left now. Underneath, pull and open. Elbows to the knee. Take your time. Inhale to come up. And come resting into pose of the child. Relax here, find your breath. Come up for a moment. I just want to explain my idea of the back bends. When you start opening the shoulders, if the shoulders are very closed, there's a tendency to have the rib cage very mobile. And so I want you to be aware of always being in strength, and then to open the shoulder if that's the case. Also even in strength of the glutes in order to open into the lower back. So the first part we're working on more getting the strength in the glutes, and the second part we'll be working on getting the strength here and then moving open in the shoulders. Come lie down onto your tummies. For Salabhasana, your locust. Back of your hands on the floor. Shoulders relaxed, and then you can lift them up a little bit onto your back. Stretch your legs out, find the lower glutes, and then elongate through the base of your skull as you lift your feet. Pull the big toes together and lift the crown, and we hold. Keep scooping into the lower pelvis, and there should be, it feels like there's no strain on the back at all. It's really a lot in the buttocks. Engaging and lifting the belly, lifting the hip bones, lifting the sit bones, and then using your glutes. From here, bring your hands underneath your shoulders and just have more little pressure on the hands and pull and lengthen. Suck the belly, lengthen. From here, bring your feet into the bow pose, feet to the bum. Reach your hands back. Use your inner thighs. Inhaling, kick your hands, your feet into your hands, and hold your ankle and push. Opening the chest, squeeze and lift, and pushing away into your hands, opening the shoulders, and one more breath. Exhale, come down, take your hands next to your shoulders again. Curl your head in to come into pose of the child. Relax. Come up onto all fours. First one, the cat stretch. This is where you want to stay lifted and stay lifted in the chest and the armpits and not just think, oh, I better get, because that is exactly where we tighten. When we get to the next part of the back bending, we tend to want to do that. And you really want to learn how to do that, even if it doesn't open up the throat initially, but to lengthen and just placing whatever is on the floor. Okay, first cat stretch. Lift the tummy, hug under the armpits, and extend. Keep lifting in the belly, keep integrated in the rib cage, and then move into shoulders. Hold for another 5 breaths. Imagine trying to open your armpit to the floor. Slowly come back. And now into the caterpillar. So same feeling, don't let the ribs just drop. Keep the tummy lifted. Put your heart down on the floor. Lengthen the nape of your neck. And so even if the nose is still on the floor, that's okay. And then to relax, you can keep your arms. Yeah, suck the tummy. There's the caterpillar opening the lower back. Strong down in the legs. Take one leg, stretch it up and out. Overhead like a scorpion. Keep your hips square. Pull the toes. And release it down. Other side. Lengthen up and out. And relax it down. Lie down for a moment. Relax. Turn your head if you like. Into the next caterpillar. If possible, you can straighten your legs when you're in the caterpillar. So this time we'll come from this position. You lengthen the nape of your neck, curl your knees up, lift the tummy, and then once you're in the deepest, so shoulder blades down, your back, tummy lifting. If you want your arms to your side, which makes it a little bit different, then you can raise the legs up. Exhale, come down. Now, keep your locust. You're going to put your hips down and take a look at your navel and you curl into your cobra. Sure, if that was your first time, it didn't make sense maybe. So let's go again. Go back, tuck your toes, lift the tummy, stick your bum, keep your ribs in, and down. Then as you look at your navel, your hips drop like a cobra. And then you uncurl your head. And it's really relaxed. Nothing really happening. And up into cobra. Good. One more time. Look at your navel. Hips down, roll out. And come to pose of the child. Rest. And in the beginning we didn't have the Bakasana position in, but because we're doing it on the floor on our backs, it was likely to happen in the class eventually. So we start, I'm going to teach you as if you're brand new beginners, for anybody that knows their Bakasana and they're taking it up higher and do so. It's going to sit like a little froggy. The first part of the class was learning to lift, extend the sides, opening the lower back and hugging the knees, pushing away but then hugging in. And this is what we need very much here. And the second part of class where we extended, and that's also needed. So you don't want to just be round because then your feet are going to be very heavy. You lift the tummy and you soften the neck, soften the shoulders as you elongate out, but you keep your pelvis scooped. Okay, elbows go into the crease between your, so as you come forward, you bend your elbows and you want to lift the bum so that your thigh is resting on your upper arm. Okay. If you don't get that, get that. Okay. So elbows in, they bend. So if you're just pushing into it, it's not going to really shift up to be on top of your upper arm's going to be like a table for your legs. Then lengthen, pressing into the floor. As you lengthen out, your feet will start lifting, and then that's like a little baby Bakasana, and relax. Okay, so the trick is not to try and kick your feet up, because if you're kicking your feet up, your head's still in this position. As you elongate, it's going to tip. Yeah, just like a seesaw. Okay, let's try that one more. Elbows in the crease. Root into the hands, relax. Scoop the belly, soften the neck, and then you make a table. Lifting, pushing into the arms. As you start elongating, the weight goes into the tips of the fingers and press into the palm. And relax. Okay, let's give the hands a shake. Now we do the Bakasana variation with the elbows on the knees. So we call it a headstand, but it's for those who are doing headstands, you go up, you do whatever variations you've added and making it more advanced. We're just going to do the basic elbow onto knee with the head on the floor. Very important is the pressure down through the arms. Yeah, if you put everything in one line, there's no strength in the hug in the center line. Everything comes to the center line. Place your hands, and then you're already in the center line. Lift the tummy, take the head, and there again, you don't want to be kind of on your nose. You're lifting the chest, so it's where it really falls right on top of your head. Take your toes and start with just lifting knees up if you're a beginner. Then check out the knees behind you, and if that's enough, you just hold a few breaths and come down. Otherwise, bringing your knees, lifting your chest, big toes together, broaden your neck and shoulders, and breathe. And I'll leave you some time for those that are doing up, even coming from your headstand up back to Bakasana, from Bakasana back to your headstand. If you're done, you're finished, come to pose of the child and rest. Give your shoulders a nice rest, relax, let go. Lifting from your belly, pushing your thighs away to come up, and we come onto our backs for the back bend. See. Yeah. Okay. So a nice variation like we did in the beginning of the class was your normal Setubandha Sarvangasana. And you can just raise the hips to the sky. If you want to go further, we're going to do back bending, Uttanasana, where you're lifting right off and you just got hands and feet on the floor. But let's start with little baby one. Feel the feet, lift the insteps, and gently lift the hips. Same feeling you had in your lunges in the moon pose. Like, thighs pressing back, glute pressing forward, hip bones coming up towards the face, softening in the ribs, opening, relaxing. Squeeze in the thighs. Exhale, come down and rest. If you like, knees to chest. You could even roll a little bit on your back if you like. Okay, if we want to go further, let's try the next one with the head coming onto the floor. So first, place the feet a little bit wider than your hips, strong in the outside of your foot, lifting your insteps. Placing your hands next to your ears, flat on the floor, palms flat, shoulders relax. And first exhale, relax. Find your lower pelvis and your feet and start lifting there. Push on your hands, lift to place your top of your head on the floor. Lifting your shoulder blades, pressing into the feet, lifting the hips. And breathe. If that's too much for the neck, then another modification would have to take place. It is nice to work on the opening of the front of your hips and the lengthening of your lower back, taking your coccyx as much as you can down towards the knee side. And then press on the hands, tuck your chin in and roll all the way down on your back. Hug your legs to the chest. Roll up and down if you like. Or just completely chill. Last one, if you like to repeat any of the previous, go ahead or join me for the last Utthita Dhanurasana, upward down facing boo. So you place your hands root and first relax. Exhale, feel your feet, feel your hands. Inhale, coming up and hold. Keep lifting the hips towards the face, inner thighs, pressing in the feet, pressing in the hands. Breathe deep. Exhale, slowly coming back down. Relax. And hug the knees to chest. Close eyes and come rolling up to seated. We're going to stretch the back out. Some of you know the double pigeon or log stacking pose. Please go ahead, do that with the hands behind your back or hands forward. For anybody that this is way too much, you're going to go with me. Straighten out the legs and first take the foot over. And just one foot to the bum. You can hold the foot, wiggle a little deeper, lifting in the tummy and stretching over. Just to release the tension from the back. Now, some people it's a hamstring, so if it's even easier to bend this one as well, then do that and try it over there. Because what we want to focus on is releasing the back. So we don't want the legs to be too much of a trouble. Inhale, come up. If you're in your log stack pose, then take your elbow. You can do either or. You can do that one over the foot. Take the elbow over, but we over here, or even with a single leg. Take the elbow over here. If you want, just place the hand towards the floor, which is even can be not elbow but forearm. Otherwise, it goes to a prayer position. Otherwise, it goes just straight. And you're hugging and you're twisting, opening and relaxing the lower back. And exhale, release. Do that on the other side. Double pigeons, get your position. Leg over, if you want to bend this bottom one as well, you can do. Inhale, Exhale over the leg. And coming up, opposite arm or any arm coming over. If you're in double pigeon, we're doing opposites. You can just place it there. So tummy, keep the hips rooted, lifting out of the hips and opening. One more breath. Release, exhale, and relax. Okay, then we come to the wide angle. Open both legs to the side. And lifting up in the hip bones, turn your whole body towards the leg. And reach for the foot. Exhale. Come up and let's stay that side. Hold the toe, hip down, relax, strong other leg. It doesn't matter which way you're going first. Stretch the side, lift, lift and stretch. And slowly up. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting so that you can keep lifting up and come to the other foot. You can place the hands first down and realign, and then soften the back, reach over. Inhale up, take hold of your big toe. And lift overhead. Keep open, don't let the shoulder drop in. So if you can lift, put the hips down. And reach the arm over. Nice stretch all the way along your top side. Inhale, strong legs coming up. Okay, close the legs and stretch your legs out in front of you in front. You can stay facing the front and fold over. Inhale, come up. Exhale, relax. We come to breathing. If you like to sit on a cushion, soften, relax ribs, lift belly, sit through the sit bones. We do inhaling the right, hold, and exhaling the left. If you're a complete beginner, the holds might be a little tricky in the beginning. Kumbakas, do your best. And then we're just going to stay with right. Right in, exhale left. Right in, exhale left. Okay. So take a hand. You could just do it like that. But it's nice to have the shoulder relaxed, elbow lifted, wrist relaxed, and lift it from your lat underneath. Index and middle finger on your forehead, thumb on your one nostril, ring finger on the other. If you're left-handed, you might have picked up your left hand, so it will be other fingers. Close your eyes, and we close the left nostril, breathe in right. For the beginning, we can just switch immediately, close the right nostril, breathe out left. And keep going, in right. Out left. Good. If you're ready to do the kumbhaka, the breath retention, then you do softly, just watching the breath change from inhalation to exhalation. So it becomes a small pause and exhale. Once you get that pause a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually it becomes a breath retention with no efforts. For the advanced students, you might start feeling how you want to lift the root lock, lift the sit bones into the navel and lengthening up on the hold. Just refining. Okay, make your next one your last one. Don't rush it. Complete it as beautifully as all the others. If you want to change arms, you can. Otherwise, stay with that hand. And then we change nostrils. Close the right nostril. Breathe in left. And exhale right. And watch the space between the inhalation and the exhalation. Then start to hold the breath. And you can start going more advanced and hold it for as long as you're breathing out for. Next one, your last one. Relax your hand down and feel the breath moving now through both nostrils. And now to lie down. If anybody would like to meditate, you're welcome to stay seated. Otherwise, come lie down onto your backs for relaxation. Make yourself comfortable. Maybe have a cushion or a shawl, a covering, a blanket. Settle your body, relax your back, all lengthened onto the floor, back of your head, shoulder blades slightly back behind you on the floor, and arms heavy, feet heavy, and drop into the earth. Let go into the earth. Can you release and relax even more? Can you feel what letting go feels like? Can you feel what allowing relaxation in feels like? Notice the softening of your breath. Just watch the breath coming and going. And allow the breath to guide you deeper into yourself and even the sounds around you. They just remind you that your awareness needs to go inside. And if you stay in an open space of listening, then no sound will bug you. It's just part of the landscape of sound. And you resting inside. Allow feeling to come awake, feeling your body. Just be aware of all sensations that arise. Take your awareness and focus on the toes. Feel the two big toes. Feel them until the nervous system gives you a sensation, a message back to the brain. Feel the two big toes. And notice how all the focus can be taken to one point. Second toes. Third. Fourth. Little toes. Soles of the feet. Heels. Ankles. Top of the feet. Lower legs. Calves resting. Shins relaxing. Knees. Soften knees behind the kneecaps. Thighs. And feel the relaxation as they drop into the earth and feel it into the hips. Any tension here, drop the lower back. Relax. Feel the belly breathing. Rib cage. Front of the ribs, back of the ribs. Front of the upper chest, upper back. Neck, sides of the neck, collarbones, shoulders, upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, palms of the hands, back of the hands, thumbs, index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, little fingers, the whole of your face, the jaw, tongue, lips, cheeks, bridge of the nose, eyes, eyelids, eyebrows, temples, space between the eyebrows, center of your forehead, whole of your forehead, whole of the scalp, the back of your head, behind your ears, and now the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam eva vashishyate. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Slowly, gently in your own time, there's no rush. You can relax, stretch, roll onto your side in a fetal position and relax there until you're ready to get up. Thank you, everybody. Namaste.